Ireland removes unemployment benefits from people if they go on holiday abroad.
Here's a summary of the article.
Unemployed people in the Republic of Ireland who have defied public health advice by flying abroad on holiday are having their benefit payments stopped by the government. Both Garda officers and welfare officials are checking the details of holiday makers leaving at the airport to check whether they are receiving unemployment benefits. Ireland's Department of Social Protection said that 104 cases of pandemic unemployment payment have been stopped as a result of work done in the airports. Irish Premier Leo Varadkar, when asked about the crackdown on RTEs this week in politics, said that if a job seeker is not genuinely seeking work, their payment can be stopped. Ireland has imposed some of harshest travel restrictions anywhere in Europe since the beginning of the travel ban. The government brought in a pandemic unemployment payment of up to €350 per week soon after lockdown measures were introduced in March. Although most of those who have fallen foul of the airport checks were in receipt of the new pandemic payment, the Department of Social Protection said 44 existing social welfare payments, including job seekers' payments, have also been stopped following the checks introduced on 7 July.
This post received a score of 17,000, with an upvote ratio of 97%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
That's happened in the UK for as long as I can remember. One of the conditions for claiming benefits is that you're in the country.
I think you are allowed 14 days.
This is for the COVID-19 unemployment payments as they are trying to stop people from travelling abroad. Normal unemployed payments are allowed 14 days holidays.
Greater than normal unemployed payments are allowed 14 days holidays. Yay, but now the UK gives double unemployment benefits for the duration of COVID if I'm not mistaken.
Not too sure about the UK as Ireland isn't part of the UK. There's two different payments here in Ireland for the duration of COVID unemployment, which is €350 a week versus the normal unemployed, which is case dependent on how much they get paid weekly.
If you're on a job-seeking welfare payment in Australia and choose to fly overseas, your welfare payment is suspended until you come home. Systems are linked to immigration, so when your passport scans in, system talks to each other and lifts the suspension.
In the United States we are using smoke signals and horse messengers to exchange unemployment information with the government.
I heard the smoke system is down right now, overloaded due to heavy call volume.
Nah, it's just hard to tell that smoke from the rest of the dumpster fire's smoke.
We've actually just started using Morse code but with rifle shots instead of beeps. The NRA spent like $380,000 and $27 million getting the rifle requirement in that bill.
Canada does this. Has for as long as I can remember.
Generally, if you report you left the country, your unemployment just gets paused until you return. I do seasonal work and go on EI every year come winter time, and travel every time and have never had my EI cancelled. And that's 2-week trips all over the world. You can also prove you would be able to return to Canada within 48 hours if you get a call for work, and still retain your benefits while abroad. Canada's EI is actually extremely lax.
Anecdotally, I took EI some years back. Took a vacation to Alberta and BC, stopped my EI outright because I left the province. Depends on who is assigned your case, I guess.
How the fuck? Did they track your phone or something? How would they be able to tell?
You're supposed to be actively looking for work while on EI. You also have to report things like if you went on vacation. It's part of the questionnaire you have to regularly fill out. If you go on vacation and don't report it, you're committing fraud.
When I was laid off in 2002, I took a couple of classes at a community college. It was a really light load, I just took 2 classes at a time and I think it was less than 4 hours a week, didn't interfere with my job search, but when I said yes when asked if I attended any classes or training, they denied my unemployment. I called unemployment to explain the situation, and they told me to just lie and say I didn't take any classes. They're looking for people who are attending school full-time. If it was just a couple of classes I would drop if I found work, it wasn't their concern.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.